So we're at what, Yogi Bear, Horn Lake, Mississippi, and the temperature's like 50 degrees, and it's gonna get what?
Freezing.
Freezing over the next couple days?
Yes, we're in a freeze warning till 11 a.m. tomorrow.
What's the odds of us going to Mississippi and it being this cold?
Pretty good.
Well, we're in our spot. That's a good thing, right?
A freeze warning till 11 a.m. on Sunday.
Oh, great.
Good thing I have my winter clothes with me.
Glad this thing got it level. Look at how low it is up front to get this thing level here. Kind of crazy, but we're gonna go walk around this place and check it out. So let's go check it out, Robin. Let's go back that way. Go towards the back. Here, hold this. Let me lock the door real quick. I don't know if we need to do that. You never know. Looks like they got a little pond over here, huh? Must have got some rain because the ground's kind of wet. Yeah, it's a cute little pond. Yeah, because it rained all day yesterday, and it poured last night for hours where we were at, right?
Yes.
Got some couple cabins over there. Place for the kids. This place looks pretty big, doesn't it? Want to walk the back way first?
Sure.
Let's walk the back way. Kind of pricey though, isn't it? I think it was like 70 bucks a night, 74 bucks a night.
Because we got the VIP.
Oh yeah, well that was,
That's all they had.
that's the drive-through VIP. Kind of looks like every other spot here, but I guess that's how they get the top money for it, right?
Right? Look how festive over there.
Is this oh, it's a little dog thing. It's like a dog run. I was wondering what that was. That's cool. Yeah, they got all their lights and everything, huh? And those people over there just got their Amazon Prime delivered, so they must be staying here long term. What do you think? Yeah, it's a clean place. Funny story is, I think like 20 years ago I stayed in one of these and took my kids to it in South Dakota, so I've been in one of these places before.
Me too.
And Robin was like, what, 20 years ago too, probably?
No, I think, I want to say 2008 maybe?
2008?
Yeah. It's a little traumatizing for me.
So yours is more like 15 years, huh? Yeah.
Took one for the team and had shingles when we went camping. That was fun.
You guys stayed in a tent, didn't you?
We did.
That had to be awful.
Have shingles in a tent. See how awful that is. But I did it.
I didn't think people got shingles at that
It's
age.
funny, you ask my kids, you mentioned Jellystone, and they automatically, oh, Mom had shingles that time. Like, yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, I thought that was for older people.
Yeah. Me. Lucky me.
You must have been, can it be caused from worrying about stuff?
No, it's from chicken pox.
Oh, whatever. I thought it was stress related. I'm pretty sure it's stress related. Somebody can leave that in the comments because we get lots of comments on stuff. Yeah. Well, maybe. And just remember to subscribe to the channel. Like the video. People keep saying our videos are a little short. Well, they'll get longer. It's just a lot of driving. We've been doing the 300-mile 2-day. I think we need to do the 300-mile 3-day.
Or a week.
Or a week, because it's exhausting. Yeah, it's the roads that, you know, they just beat the heck out of you. So that's.
Or we're just newbies and don't know what
Yeah, maybe we're just newbies. So, you know, give us a break when you people are out there telling me that I need common sense. Actually, I think I have a lot of common sense, but you know, you can keep those comments to yourself. We're not those type of people. We don't believe in that bad mouthing anybody. If we don't agree with what you're saying, we just click the channel and go to the next one, right?
Correct.
So that's just, you know, life's too short. If you let other things like that get you down, it'll just, you know, take all your fun time away. So we don't do that.
I like about this, there's all one ways, so you have to go the one way. I guess there's a lot of accidents, people not following the directions. So it's pretty adamant that we do one ways.
This place is a lot busier than the other one. Probably because they're supposed to have nicer weather here. Wouldn't you think? I don't know. People that we met, what were their names? Do you remember the names?
Debbie and Bruce?
Debbie and Bruce. And then I'm bad with names.
You're horrible with names.
I'm horrible with names, but I do not forget a voice. So if I hear your voice, you can call me 20 years later and I know exactly who you are.
But don't remember your name.
Don't remember your name, but I can talk about conversations, things we did. I was in the motorcycle business for a long time, so people would buy something from me and then 20 years later call me about looking for something else and couldn't believe that I knew who they were. I knew exactly what they purchased from me. Pretty much knew everything about them, but I could not remember their names. So.
But back to Debbie and Bruce.
But Debbie and Bruce, that was a lot of fun. We were just walking through the park like we are right now. And I think they just said hi, right?
Yeah.
Before you know it, we're there for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that was fun.
So that was really cool. They're really nice people. So.
But they were on the warm weather tour as well.
Yeah,
So warm.
it was a lot
That's what we
nicer.
were getting to.
Well, I wanted to leave that in there so that we could give them credit for that, because that was a lot of fun. I learned a lot of stuff too, talking to them. So, also, where was the other place we stayed at? The first place? The casino. What was that town?
Thackerville.
Thackerville. And we were in Thackerville. Robin was in there taking a shower.
It was.
And this guy walks up to me and asks me where we're going next, because we were in Thackerville, and I told him, and he goes, yeah, I was just scrolling through my phone and seen you guys on YouTube, and I had to come over. So I forgot his name, so if you're watching this video, please put it in the comments. Robin.
Who you are.
Yeah, who you are.
Because I missed you.
And I didn't invite you in to show you the camper just because Robin was in there taking a shower, so. But yeah, I told her, I said, I can't believe
I know, and I missed it.
that I ran into somebody that actually seen us.
subscribed.
Yeah,
How
that
fun is
subscribed.
that?
So that was really cool, because I said that might happen a few years down the road,
Right.
but not within
No.
within less than a week, right?
Yeah, you surprised me.
So if you watch this video at all, please put your name down there so that we can acknowledge you. So
Yeah, that was really cool.
that was cool. I'm not seeing a Riverstone in here yet, though. Seeing everything else. This is the one that those other guys have. That's what people are telling you about. There's 3 of those people in that group, and that's what they drive. They're haul. So let's get that right. Let's see what's down here. Where are we gonna go next after this place, Robin? There's a beacon. We almost got one of those. I looked at them, but it was longer than I wanted to wait, and I've heard good things and bad things. And then I also heard they went out of business in January, if that's a true story. But so if that's true, I'm kind of glad. But maybe that won't be a problem with warranty stuff. But they're a good-looking unit, though. We're gonna go to Loretta Lynn's Ranch, maybe.
Let's see
If there's any availability. Yeah. And for you people that are new getting into this, what I've read online, there's like, what, 1.8 million people doing this now?
That's what you said.
That's what it said in that article. So if that's wrong, I'm sure somebody in the comments will let me know. But it's really hard. I mean, we'll go to places and look at 10 of them, and there's no openings.
No.
No openings.
That's how we landed here.
That's how we landed.
Children were in,
Yeah.
we were in Jellystone.
Yeah, it's not was our pick, because they just had openings, and probably because it was so expensive per night, you know. I don't know, but it was.
But it got us closer to where we needed.
Yeah, I didn't want to drive more than 300 miles.
It's really nice.
It's really nice.
It's weird to be here without children.
Yeah. And we might just stay here a few days and take it easy, though. Just to re-energize and let this bad weather go by.
Yeah.
So if we get to another place, we can have some nice weather. But we've been to Loretta Lynn's Ranch before.
Yes.
But and
2020.
we've also been to her real home
In Kentucky, yes.
in Kentucky. That was a really
Last
cool.
August? Yes.
Yep. We showed up. We were the only people there.
Mm-hmm.
We hung out at the little
Yeah,
grocery
private
store.
tour.
Private
So
tour. Yeah. It was an adventure, because whenever I say that word that I just said,
Tour? Yeah.
yeah, it just gets her upset because I don't know how to say it correctly. So anybody that's been watching this for a while realize that she's the educated one.
And I'm the grammar police.
Yeah. And she's always riding my butt about that. But we had a lot of fun, and we're never stayed in an RV park, so we'll give that a shot.
Right? You stayed at a cabin.
Yeah, and there's
That
this
was
little
cool.
Amish store down the road that has I'm a cheese curd guy because I'm originally from Wisconsin. And anytime I can find a good cheese curd that doesn't taste like fish bait, because the only way you can get good ones usually is actually pick them up right in Wisconsin. So, but that place, they had some good cheese curds. And we did find a place in Missouri that was pretty good too. So,
Yes.
So I'm hoping that I get to go there and do that. So we'll see. But let's just kind of give you a wrap around of this place. And I'm sure a lot of these people out there have already been here or know about it, but for people that are new or have kids, this is actually a very nice, clean place. And to be honest, the people that were inside that I met, yeah, the lady that checked us in, very friendly, very, very friendly. And that's probably the first time, because the other places I went to had me go to the wrong door, and I'm waiting for some guy on a squawk box tell me to come down farther, even though that was the door I was supposed to go to. And he looked like he was, yeah, he didn't look too happy. But the girls that were in this place, yeah, they were awesome. And look at this. Robin, get up there. Hug the bear. Come on. Come on, everybody wants to see you hug the bear. All right, good job. Good job. I know you do. We could get some, fill up one of our propane tanks here, just so that. Yeah, I will. I have spare ones and they're full, but that's a pain in the butt when you don't have propane. I didn't. Ah, it's a beautiful place.
You find anything new?
Nah, it's just a beautiful place. I had to show it off.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's nice and clean. There's a big fancy maintenance building. What's that, a little bounce thing or something? Yeah, that's the grandsons. Grandsons wish they were here. Especially if anybody shows them the video. Kind of be upset. I want to walk over to this other side just to see what's over there. And as you can see, I'm trying to make this video longer so that I can make those people happier. I think if we get to go to Loretta Lynn's ranch again, and maybe some people out there haven't seen that, and we can show that whole experience, because we've done that, and Robin has some of the real property and stuff that she could add into that video, and that would be really cool for some people to see, because to experience it, you need to experience both places, don't you think?
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, we went down in there and they actually had a couple horses there, and it was just us and the guy running the store, the little general store. It was the coolest thing ever. So I told her she needed to add that footage into that one, even though we're not there at that time, just to let people know that you need to see it all. And there's a lot going on, even if you're not a big country music fan or listen to that older music like that. They have a dirt track there. They have a lot of cool things. We stayed in the cabins there. Those were nice. So hopefully,
We get to go again.
yeah, hopefully that'll turn out and be a good video. And just remember to subscribe to the channel and like the videos. You know, if you got any positive comments, I definitely respond to all of them. The negativity ones, I mean, people can say whatever they want. That's just part of doing this stuff, so we know that, but I'm not going to get into that. So, and other people out there, you don't need to get into that either. If you see somebody that's being that way, just let it go. It's not worth it.
It's huge.
It is. It's nice. Is this a Riverstone? No, I don't think so. It's got the wow paint job though. Oh, it's a monument, I think. That's, my kids had that one. Another thing I miss. When I did this 20 years ago, diesel was 99 cents a gallon.
What's that?
How does it go to, I don't even understand how it goes to $4.50 a gallon in some of these places. It's crazy. Just crazy. We'll just walk out on this way. The reason I bought a diesel back then is because it was cheaper to drive. Yeah. And I needed it to haul the weight. And I love the truck that we have. Don't get me wrong. That thing, you know, I was gonna buy a 3/4 ton, and then that deal fell through because Dodge wouldn't let anybody purchase the vehicles at that time because there was a recall, so they shut it down, and we ended up buying the GMC. And I'm a big GMC fan anyways, because I've owned them in my life. But I was cheap, wasn't I? I wanted to spend like $70,000 and buy the Dodge 1 ton, and it wasn't a dually. Didn't have all the options. But when it came time to purchase something, it's the only thing they had. So, but after getting it, it's an awesome truck. It's just 8 miles a gallon. I understand we're pulling 20,000 pounds, but 8 miles per gallon sucks. But it definitely holds the road. The other day we were in that wind, right?
Yeah.
I mean, every now and then you'd feel a little bit because it was a bad crosswind, and you could literally see the semi trucks, their trailers were tipping way over as they were going by, and it was bad. And that truck didn't know it was at all. It was a good ride. And I don't bash anybody's. I've owned Dodges. My kids all own Fords. I've owned Chevys, GMCs. I think they're all got their issues and their good points. But this one's got 5,000 miles on it now, and it's all been pretty much towing, right? So you'll get the whole scoop on that if it holds up or not. And same with the RV. If you're thinking about buying a Riverstone, we will go through as we have problems with it, right? I mean, the only problem we really had with that RV was the the converter didn't work. So once we were in 3 days of no sun, none of the 12-volt stuff inside the fifth wheel would work. So, but I went and fixed it myself. I had an idea what was wrong and took it in, had it tested, bought one, put it on there, problem solved. But you know, and it's hard to say that Riverstone could have caught it, because unless they're putting a test right on it, they wouldn't know, because they're probably sitting outside going through the thing, checking it all out, and everything's working fine. It's plugged in, it's got solar power, but it runs the refrigerators in that unit, and it runs the TV and a few other little light sockets in the heater. But if you had to run it non-stop, it'd go dead pretty fast. So we did have to replace that. And also both the toilets, they have a little valve on the back where the water goes into them, and the toilets they kept running. So when you'd use the toilet, you'd come back, and 3 hours later the toilet would be 3/4 full. So if you ever have that problem, you just change that $25 part on Amazon, problem solved. So I had to replace them on both of them. So that was kind of weird. I don't know if they just put some bad ones in there or what the deal was, or maybe from winterizing it and blowing air through it, that might have screwed them up too. So
Speaking of winterizing,
yeah, definitely. If you buy one of those things and you buy it in the wintertime, like we did, we bought it in November, told them I was taking it to store it in Oklahoma.
we're not using it.
We're not using it for a few months. Guy guaranteed me it was all winterized.
You signed documents.
Oh, they were crazy about the documents. That's all they were worried about, is them damn documents being signed. So I did it, took it to her house, dropped it all off, went back to Colorado, and then we heard about the 20 below freeze coming, right?
Yes.
And that bothered the heck out of me. So I drove 5 hours back to Oklahoma, hooked up the air, turned on the faucets, and I literally think, she's got a video of it, but I think the water ran out of every faucet for 5 to 10 minutes straight. And if I would not have done that, that fifth wheel would be a mess. And of course, it'd be my fault, is what they would say.
Yes,
So,
because we signed that it was
yeah.
winterized.
So don't trust those people.
No.
If you're gonna buy it and go use it right away, then you already know you put water in it, then you can go and
That could have been really,
yeah,
really bad.
I mean, I bought an air compressor because I wanted to be able to air my tires up and have that stuff with me. Plus I bought the fitting so I can blow the air right out of the whole system, so I can winterize it in 15 minutes, 20 at the most, and don't have to worry about that. But
Word of advice.
Yep.
Buy it in the winter. They say it's winterized. I wouldn't 100% believe that.
Yeah, and
Just
also
from our experience.
And also, some people keep asking me about those fans. In one of our videos, I had some fans that are in the bedroom. We didn't buy those for them to blow air on us. We bought them because we sleep with a box fan, so we don't hear noise. And those were purchased for that. And the difference between those and an app on your phone is there's actually a fan in there, so that you don't have that repeat effect, or whatever they call it. When, I don't know what they call it, but it's looping. It's that looping effect, where this doesn't have that. So it sounds like it's a real fan, And
I
if
love
if you need something to sleep, this is what Robin, she got me hooked on that, and I love it now. And then when we were talking to the other people, they said that they just leave their fan on in their bedroom at night.
And that makes sense.
And on the air conditioner, but I wouldn't want to do that if it's 15 or 20 below. So I think this works if you don't want to run your air thing all the time. But that's what they are. So if you see those little fans in those videos, and I'm talking about them, you know, you're not purchasing them to have fan to air blow on you. They're for people that need them to sleep. That's what we use them for. So I just wanted to clarify that. So, and also the it wasn't the hitch that broke on the fifth wheel. It was that little carrier thing that I purchased.
Yeah.
And you know, 20 years ago I had one of them on my other fifth wheel, and I hauled more weight than this one was hauling, but things were built better back then. So I did have an idea that would work, but even when I put it on there, I was concerned. So I had extra straps on it, I had a chain on it. So even if that thing broke totally off, it wouldn't be go bouncing down the road and get anybody. Because I was a little concerned, but everybody I had look at that from these RV places, oh no, that's fine. It's rated 500, you got 300 or less on there. And no. And then there's people out there that told me you need to have,
lesson learned.
yeah. And
Nobody got hurt, thank God.
it's not on there.
It before, it just dropped.
And it's not going back on.
No.
I mean, I just didn't want the generator in the back of the truck. It's a pain in the butt. And I also didn't want to put an Owen generator up in the front, because I've had them before, and I've been in hot weather, and the heat they put off and the noise right by the bedroom, it's nothing that I want either. I wanted the generator on the back because that's where our kitchen is, and even if I was using it, I would never hear it. So that was my plan with that deal. It just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So, but I appreciate all the comments from everybody and the concerns, and we just posted that out there for anybody that's new, you know, really look into that or get a better quality, you know, carrier basically. So just wanted to clarify on some of that stuff, and we're wrapping it up here, coming back around where we started. So figured this was the best way to answer some of these questions. What do you think? And
Yes.
make the video longer. Heck, I got 22 minutes.
Woohoo.
So
It's gonna
like,
take 6 hours to upload.
that's another reason.
Yes.
That's why we've been making them shorter,
We
because
do have a Nomad that's coming. Well, it's actually in Colorado.
yep. We have a Verizon, we have a T-Mobile, we have AT&T on our phones, but you can only, use 50 megabytes on each one of our phones, and we're out of data there.
Yeah.
So that screws us up there. I got one of these Verizon boxes that does 150 megabytes, and but you can't even get it anymore, so we went and got a Nomad.
We did.
Supposed to have it in 3 days,
Yeah.
turns into 2 weeks.
Apparently they were on back order.
It is on
Wasn't said
Verizon.
on the
Yeah, they're on
website.
Verizon now, and there's supposed to be no throttling, supposed to be true unlimited. We'll see and let
We
you
get
know.
back to Colorado, or ship it to wherever we're gonna be next.
Yeah, and then we'll let you know if that's actually any good. I know people that had them before when they were on AT&T, and they loved them, but in January I think they changed that. Verizon got the contract, and I'm a Verizon fan because of where we're at in Colorado. A lot of places, you know, Verizon's the best for that, but we also have AT&T because that's our second favorite. So, but I have T-Mobile too. So we'll see how that works. And then of course all these places say they have, you know, Wi-Fi with your spot. Well, yeah, it sucks, right?
Everyone we've had so
Yeah,
far.
we've only,
But I guess that's part of the RV lifestyle.
yeah, we've tested 3 places now, and they're all crap. And I was gonna order the other thing, the satellite one, but where we're going most of the time it's a lot of trees, and people tell me that you'll have problems with that one too. So if you're staying out west, that one works great. But if you're gonna use it in the area that we're going to, not so much. So that's why we made the video shorter, so we could at least put some content out there and get better at this, right?
It's a plan. Since you threw me into this.
Yeah,
You did.
I did. I just started the channel, come home and said, hey, I started this channel, give you something to do when I'm driving. This way she's not yelling at me for passing someone or going too fast or whatever, you know. Because it's hard for me to drive 65, but I think I've been doing most of it.
Oh, until I
Tell you,
inspect.
we're going 70 downhill. So, but again, thanks everybody for watching.
Yes, thank you.
We appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel and like the videos. And if there's something you want to know about this truck or this fifth wheel that I can do a video on, just put it in the comments down below and I will actually do it on that. I haven't had a lot of issues to address yet. It's only been washed once, so I can't really address the paint issues if there's anything there yet. But I'm pretty much happy with everything, so. So we're done and we're out of here, right?
Yep.
All right, thanks everybody for watching.
Bye.
Bye.